Virgo, and welcome to your week ahead tarot forecast. I chose 6 cards which will reflect the main themes of your week ahead, and I'll also draw you an additional guidance card, okay? So, give me clear-cut messages for the week ahead for Virgo, please. Okay, what lies behind you? 3 of Cups. The gift is the King of Pentacles. The challenge, the Knight of Wands. There's already an awful lot of people around you, Virgo, okay? Definitely a lot of energy of earth rather than movement, rather than fire is the element that propels us forward. There's definitely an energy around security, safety, stability, finances. How people are showing up for you, the 6 of Discs, which is one of my favourite relationship cards. The central issue is the Moon card. The outcome is a 9 of Wands, and this is your advice card. I'm going to clarify the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is a card that gets a bad rap. Its traditional meaning is the wounded warrior. You know, that energy of the last man standing. That's its negative connotation. On a positive connotation, it's about boundaries, okay? Maybe having to stand up for yourself, saying no, put down limit lines, put down boundaries around your well-being. But I'm clarifying it, and I've clarified it with the Page of Wands. So, what lies behind you is the very, very light and very joyful 3 of Cups. The only shadow side of the 3 of Cups is about being careful about excess, okay? It's a very light-hearted card about joy, self-expression, having fun with other people. It does and can have a connotation of being a love triangle. I'm putting it out there, not always the case, but maybe for some people. Your additional guidance card is Yang, okay, which is the Page of Wands, a sort of call to action. But that call to action might be a little bit of a challenge for you. Interesting. So your gift is the King of Pentacles. This might be an earth sign person, or it's about the element of earth. Security, stability, being very much in your beautiful earth element, Virgo, okay? So being grounded, being real, being straightforward in all your dialogues. Very, very important energy, okay? That's why I love the earth signs so much, because the potential they hold within them for straightforward, authentic, nothing hidden under the table sort of energy. Now your challenge is the Knight of Wands, which is very interesting because your advice is Yang and the Page of Wands, which leads me to feel, because the Moon card is a central issue, there might be a feeling of being in a great period of the mystery, of being in the unknown. And when we're in uncertainty, sometimes we don't like to take risks. We want to hold on to our security and our stability. So this moving forward into new opportunities, saying yes to life, is going to be a bit of a challenge, but you've been advised to do it. And really, it's only the person that is watching that really understands the meaning of the card. I am just guessing at how the energies are working together. Now, how other people are showing up for you is the 6 of Pentacles, and you've got message in a bottle. So there might be communication coming forward. Again, another earth card. So it can talk about receiving financial support, might be from that King of Pentacles, or there might be a dialogue that needs to happen, because the 6 of Pentacles is the card of reciprocity and mutuality. Having your cards on the table being in straightforward communication with someone. But because the Moon card is a central issue, there might be some huge vulnerability about being vulnerable, about being honest, because mutuality takes great vulnerability, because we need to risk our feelings, and nobody likes risking their moon sign, that really vulnerable part of us. But without risk, we get no movement. Without risk, we get no authenticity. We get no straightforwardness. Bear with me, guys, because the outcome is very odd. So the advice is 9 of Wands. So some of you might have to be putting boundaries down, or maybe you're been asked to stand back by what you really, really desire. Because the Page of Wands is a card about desire. It's saying yes to new opportunities that seem to be coming with this page. And the Yang is about moving forward. So you've got all this fire card. But some of you might have to risk entering into the unknown, okay? So most of us fear the unknown. So we keep our lives very, very small. We don't rise up to the potential that our soul really does have, which is limitless, because we keep our lives too safe. But you seem to be asked to go forward and express this fire element. So the fire element is about passion, but beyond that, it's about expression of yourself. And because of that Page of Wands, with that 9, there might be some new opportunities or new potentials coming your way, okay? There might be a few, but one will really stick out. And maybe your initial impulse, Virgo, will be to say no, to keep your life safe, King of Pentacles, okay? To risk moving into the unknown. Do I think you're going to stay there? No. I'm going to clarify the Page of Wands, actually. I adore all the pages, okay? Because they're this energy of newness. The King of Pentacles doesn't like newness too much, by the way, because he's very, very much about his security, his stability. And sometimes the King of Pentacles, in his worst, doesn't like change. But what we truly desire is on the other side of change. So if we don't risk being in the Moon energy, then we do not get our desires. And that's why a lot of people live very miserable lives. Don't want that for you, Virgo. Not my lovely Virgo. No, 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 no. So clarify the Page of Wands, please. Yeah, 3 of Discs. So this is working as a team. Sometimes this is about a relationship. It's working to understand the nature of the bond between you. Some of you are moving into a new project. Some new enthusiastic energy is pulling you forward. You've been advised to move forward, to risk being in the Moon. What is the Moon about? What is Virgo needing to risk? The Moon's with the 10 of Cups. So some of you, this is a classic example of the 10 of Cups can be about happy families, and it's with the Moon card. This is your central issue, but there's a force pulling you forward. I've been reading tarot cards for a very long time, and I always tell people to follow the impulse of your soul, okay? And it might be for some of you as you're trying to balance out home, habit, your security with following new passions, following new interests, and following new desires. Okay, relationships, I'm going to clarify the 6 of Pentacles. Why is the 6 of Pentacles showing up in the relationship house? This is about the exchange of energy between two people. It's with the Knight of Cups, which is about receiving offers, the emotional flow between two people. You might be receiving an offer or you might be giving one. With the Six of Pentacles, it can sometimes be a feeling that something's a little bit out of balance. So it needs to be brought back to balance. And maybe that's where the Moon card is showing up, because there's a sense that there could be fears. I'm not good enough for this person. It's very, because the Moon is that part of us that's been here since the beginning of time. So it's a very deep, deep part of us, very, very connected with our self-esteem. So there might be a sense of not feeling good enough to receive this offer. There's something that's preventing you saying yes, although your advice is clearly say yes, okay? So, oh gosh, what is going on here, Virgo? This is a little bit confusing. So what is it? Why is this King of Pentacles the gift? He's with the Nine of Cups. Virgo, and I am not going mad. What I'm picking up here is the conflict between your true heart's desires, and the impulse of your soul, between the need for stability and safety. Okay? Now, I don't want you to judge yourself, Virgo, because this is everyone's complex. Because sometimes when we get cards, because a new beginning means something has to change. And the Moon doesn't like its routine being changed. But this is what this is about. And your clear-cut advice is to say yes to the opportunities that are ahead for you. Virgo, I want to thank you for, I think of any sign, you're probably one of my most supportive and encouraging signs, okay? It's because Virgo rules my house of the occult, so I read very, very much with a Virgo energy, I think. But just thank you for all the support you've given me this year, okay? Bizarre reading, something beautiful is coming your way. Your advice is to say yes to it. Move through your comfort zone, Virgo. That's what it means. Loads of love. Bye.